What's going on, you guys? So check it right. On one of his recent episodes of Chopping It with Buddha T, Zinga sat down with MashBeatz, and throughout the episode, they discussed various topics from Mash's come up and how he first linked up with A-Reece, to the Wrecking Crew's impact on the game, to discovering Tato's soul and actually working with him on If You Know, You Know, as well as how Never I came about and how it changed everything for him for the better. So it's a really in-depth interview, and we actually get to learn a lot about Mash, which I appreciated. Now, besides those topics, Mash also discussed why he really left A-Reece in the crew. Check it out.
So what is it that you weren't feeling okay with? Because obviously we think it's going crazy. Y'all go, as we've just been breaking it down now.
Yeah.
Like, y'all killing it. All this is.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I mean, when you working, you expect and I just feel like we didn't have those type of conversations proper, and any chance that was presented for us to have those conversations, they just didn't happen. You understand? So I went through.
So then y'all were just grinding it out?
We were grinding. We were grinding for real. Not even looking at all that other shit. And my thing was, I'm here. I'm gonna be taken care of as long as I'm doing my shit. And 2020, I went through like the darkest times, especially when COVID hit. Like a week after COVID hit, I went through the roughest shit where it's like I lost my mom.
Dang.
You understand?
Dang. Yeah. Dang.
And for me, that's when I think every
reality check.
Yeah, like, hey, okay, how do you handle this situation emotionally? Whichever way, like psychologically, financially, how do you deal with this? And I just felt like I was so alone during that time.
You didn't feel like you got the support you needed at that time?
Yeah, almost in every aspect, and this is a nigga that I love for real, and I'm not here trying to, but that's how I feel, that's how the stuff happened with me, and ever since then I just wanted to do my own thing, man, and just be at my own spot, because at that time we were also supposed to be close, we're living in the same place, so shit was easier to say, but things happen how they happen. I just eventually wanted to do me, on the highest level, invite who I want to invite, work with who I want to work with, just be me.
Yeah, and so wait, you're saying the loss of your moms, which is a tragedy, condolences by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
You're saying that then hit something in you that made you now realize that you have to be a bigger man than the man you're being already.
Than what it was,
And did that immediately go to your work relationship and your relationship with Reece? Is that the first thing that reality check attacked, or were there other things that you also felt like you had to address?
I mean, I'm not the type of bro to judge niggas. I understand niggas, even myself, sometimes I fuck up, and I understand niggas fuck up. So I wasn't like trying to judge. That's why even now, looking at me, I'm not even like in a place of trying to, with anybody in the crew, I can put up on anybody. Like, it's nothing, So I didn't even like look at it like that. But when that happened, that was like, okay, nah. I really gotta think for myself. I really gotta
be your own man.
I just gotta, because my family needs me in every way. Above a lot of things, I came to do this so my family could be straight, so that my mom could be straight. My mom is the one person that believed in me, bought me my first keyboard, bought me my laptop to do this, so I just wanted to, like, one day at least show her, like, it's paid off. So when that happened, it was almost like the lowest point in my life. I felt like I even wanted to not do this shit anymore. I just wanted to say fuck this shit, because what's the point? Why am I doing it now when this person is not here anymore? But man.
Now, Mash mentioned a few things which I found interesting. Firstly, he mentioned that throughout his relationship with Reece, they never really had proper conversations. I guess they never really had those tough conversations you need to have whenever there's tension or a misunderstanding to essentially clear the air and get on the same page. Now, as niggas, we tend to avoid such conversations, usually because we don't like to communicate how we feel and we just find it unnecessary. And in terms of Mash and Reece, that might have been the case, where instead of having those tough conversations, even when they had the opportunity to do so, grinding through the music was a better distraction or an outlet. Now, another reason why Mash left is because during the initial stages when COVID first arrived, Mash lost his mother, which I can't even imagine. I mean, a loss of a mother is something we all don't want to experience. And you hear Mash tell us that it was a tough period for him. I mean, he felt like he was alone and didn't get any support from anyone, especially from the homies, which I find very unfortunate. I guess it was an eye-opener for him, since he realized that he had to do things on his own and pursue his career as a solo act. Now, I don't want to get into Reece and the crew not being there for him in his time of need, because we really don't know the circumstances of the situation. I mean, I think I can speak for all of us by saying that the pandemic was a tough time for all of us, and I'm sure that must have been the case for Reece as well. Considering that he lost his dad during the same time, it couldn't have been easy for the gents. Now, fortunately, Mash is holding no resentment towards Reece and the crew, and he doesn't mind pulling up on any of them to link up and connect like they once did in the past. Like he said, he had genuine love for the boy. Plus, he's in a good place right now, being considered as arguably one of the best producers right now in the game. And I'm sure that adds on to the peace and healing process he's currently working through. Now, in terms of the relationship between him and Reece, it's still on the unresolved side, but Mash has stated on 2 occasions that if it's a case of reconciling, then all it takes is a conversation between them. I guess those tough or proper conversations he was speaking on that they always avoided. Now, in terms of that ever taking place, it's just a case of being patient and allowing for time to run its course, so they do eventually link up and reconnect. But with all that said, I encourage you guys to tap in and check out Chopping It with Buddha T. I mean, he has the best hip-hop podcast right now alongside the Sobering podcast. So if you're a fan of SA hip-hop and you want to hear some dope conversations from your favorite artists, make sure to tap in. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you make of Reece and the crew not being there for Mash in his time of need? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.